HighPointe. This is HighPointe Happenings, bringing you the latest in today's events. I am your host, Naya, reporting in and ready to guide you through our planned updates. Before we begin, please take a seat and take a slow, steady breath. We'll start with a brief mindfulness exercise to help us center ourselves before diving into today's agenda.
So take the time right now to pause, to take a deep breath. Breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, just allow the eyes to close. Allow the body to be still. Allow the mind to be still if it wants to. And just allow whatever feelings arise to come to the surface. It's so rare that we pause and allow these feelings any space. But so important that we do. If it helps as you sit there, you can just gently place your hand on your stomach and just feel that rising and falling sensation. Know that as you follow that sensation, there's no real goal to the exercise. We're just pausing, allowing the body to be present with any sensations, any feelings, allowing the mind to experience any thoughts, any feelings, and just creating a space in which we can be quiet and still. And if you need to direct your thoughts to anyone, to anything in particular, just taking that opportunity now. And then just gently bringing the attention back to the body, back to that feeling of contact, that feeling of being grounded. Grateful for having taken that time out. And whenever you feel ready, in your own time, just gently opening the eyes again.
Hello and good day. Today is December. Hold on. Sorry about that. Today is December 14th. It's December 15th. Good grief. I am all over the place today. Today's December 15th. I apologize. I was just so excited that Hanukkah was starting and I wanted to highlight it. Let's start with a quick question. Why don't we go ahead and have someone come up to the screen and point to today's date? Hint, it is not the one that I circled. All right, good job. We are starting off our week. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a really fun weekend. Why don't we take this time to discuss what was some of the activities we did, some of the people we saw, and some of the things that we felt over this past weekend. All right, December 15th is a great moment to soak in all the lights, traditions, and celebrations happening around us. December is full of joy, learning, and togetherness, and the fun is far from over. Stick around, there's more December magic coming your way this week. Moving on, some HighPointe updates, the Garage Social. So we had the winter formal this past weekend. It was so much fun. For those that went, why don't we take this time to explain your experience? Was it fun? Did you dance? We played an intense game of musical chairs, and let me tell you, it was crazy. Okay, it was so much fun though. Um, Moving on, we have our Christmas Spirit Week. Today is Pajama Day. For those of you saying I'm not dressed in pajamas, you're wrong. I'm basically dressed in pajamas, like my lounge wear. Okay, with Santa. All right. But today is Pajama Day, and then tomorrow will be Tinsel Tuesday. Then we have Whoville Wednesday, so you can dress up like a character, or you can do some crazy like Whoville type hair. Then Thursday is Snowman Thursday, and then the 19th is Festive Friday. So you can go ahead and wear an ugly sweater, a fun sweater, just anything tacky. That is our holiday spirit week this week. Moving on, we have our early closures. So December 16th, which for our centennial completion is tomorrow, we're closing early at 2. So make sure you arrange rides and pickups. And then for our Fort Collins location, we are closing early on December 23rd. So route will be happening earlier. And then if you have anyone that comes and picks you up, make sure they are aware and they need to pick you up a little earlier that day. All right, here's the weather. Here's what's happening outside: windy, cloudy, rainy, or sunny, and what you can expect as the day goes on. This is just today's weather, so go ahead and discuss that. Starshine, it's pop time. It is the Pantone color of the year. So, Pantone is basically this company that like creates kind of like standardizes colors. And so when you go and like buy paint to paint walls and different things, you can do like a Pantone color. And so Pantone is this company, and they do this really cool like marketing thing where they each year they do a Pantone color of the year. So it'll be like the trendiest color, that this is the color of the year. And so this year it is Cloud Dancer. I think last year it was mocha, and that was everything. I bought a bunch of shirts that were like mochas, so I really like that color. But this year is like a white. So Pantone has chosen Pantone 11-4201. It is called Cloud Dancer, and it's the color of the year. It's making the first time the Institute has ever crowned a shade of white. This ethereal, billowy white isn't just a hue, it's a mood, poised to bring calm, clarity, and a sense of fresh beginnings in a fast moving and often chaotic world. The serene, balanced undertones that whisper peace rather than shout. Cloud Dancer acts like a visual blank canvas, inviting reflection, creative renewal, and intentional simplicity across design, fashion, interiors, and beyond. Its versatility makes it a foundational shade that pairs beautifully with vibrant colors or soft pastels, while signaling a cultural shift towards harmony and quiet focus in 2026. So it's just really like a serene color, and they try to market it as like this like beautiful serene color. But a lot of people, like a lot of trends, will center around this color, so it's a huge deal for those that like to participate. To others, it's like it's just a color. Oh, before I move on, do you like this color? Is this a color you may see yourself wearing? Awesome. I probably would wear this color, but it just feels like any other color. I don't know. Um, do you like how they market it as like a cloud? Can you really see a cloud in there? When you see that color, does it feel cloudy to you? Yes or no? What do you think? Awesome. It's time to start our joke of the day. Why did the snowman start a podcast? Your drum roll, please. Because he had a lot of cool things to say and eventually just melted down. And eventually just melted down mid episode. A lot of cool things. Okay. Rule of the day: I bite without teeth, I sting without a bee. I can make you bundle up, yet I cannot be seen. What am I? Your hint is you can feel it on your skin and in your bones, but you'll never see it, only its effects like shivers, breath in the air, and frozen fingers. What is it? What am I? So I have to go and pause this video and discuss the riddle. All right, if you said cold, you are correct, right? It sometimes cold can feel like a bite on your skin, a sting without a bee, right? It makes you feel like it makes you shiver. I make you bundle up. You wear a lot. You layer up when it's cold. but you can't see necessarily the cold, like only in your breath, or like if you see frost, you can't really like see it being cold, right? So if you got it correct, great job. If you didn't, what an amazing opportunity to learn. Moving on, welcome to our Word of the Day segment. December is a month filled with celebrations, traditions, and special moments. All month long, we're learning words that help us understand the world and the people around us. So today's word is an important one. Let's say it together. We're going to say light on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Light. Great job. So this word means brightness that helps us see and often means hope. So there's kind of two ways you can understand the word light. You can understand the word light as in like a light, like a literal something that brights up a room. Or you can understand light as a more figurative, kind of abstract way, where it's like a light, someone's light shines so bright inside of them. They have such joy, it's a light inside of them, right? It's kind of like an adjective, a way to describe something or a someone. And so sometimes we can see, if anyone knows that figure of speech where they say a light at the end of the tunnel, it doesn't mean like a literal light at the end of the tunnel, but rather like there's hope coming. I see it. It's right there. It's almost like I can reach it. So that's what that means. So in this time of year, there's a lot of light, both literally and figuratively, but what are your thoughts? Do you like it when someone is so happy it feels like they just brighten up a room? Do you like people like that? Yes or no? All right. And then on the flip side of that, do you guys like looking at Christmas lights? Like, is that something fun going, house to house, kind of looking at other lights displays? Is that something that you enjoy doing? All right, great job, everyone. Moving on, it is time for our December special days. It is National Cat Herders Day. Today, we celebrate the brave souls who take on the impossible task of organizing the unorganizable. National Cat Herders Day is a lighthearted tribute to project managers, coordinators, parents, teachers, and everyone who somehow keep chaos moving in the same general direction. Like real cats, plans have minds of their own, but with patience, humor, and a little magic, cat herders make progress happen anyway. There's some multitasking masters, calm in the storm leaders, and everyone who proves that even the most independent spirits can occasionally be guided. So, cats typically aren't ones like dogs where you can just say, come here and sit, or, you know, they kind of have a mind of their own. They wander. You trying to like grab a cat when it doesn't want to be held. Sorry, or a cat when it doesn't want to be held. It's like almost impossible to catch them, right? And so we have people that help us organize, and sometimes the plans just don't want to follow along, and they have to bring everyone back together and back on track. So if you find yourself being one of those people, I believe in you. We'll get through it. But here's a question of the day. Which animal is known for having 9 lives, according to folklore? Is it A, a dog, B, a cat, C, an owl, or D, a fox? Go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. All right, if you guessed B, a cat, you are correct. Um, Cats often jump from high places where, like, if a dog jumped from the high of a place, they would be like seriously injured. But cats are known for having being very agile, so they live sometimes a lot longer than dogs because they just escape death constantly because they're so agile. It's cool. All right. Moving on, would you rather herd cats using a laser pointer or a cardboard box? What do you think? I think I would definitely want to herd cats with a laser pointer. That seems like fun. All right, here is time for our daily schedule review. Take this time to discuss what has you've done so far in the day and what you have left of the day. So take this time and discuss. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I believe in you. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to see what amazing things you have yet to do. I will see you on the next one. Bye.